Hey, Royal Family, welcome to my General Hospital Daytime Drama channel. I am your hostess, the Daytime Drama Queen. I have some more of the comments that you all sent in, so let's get into them. Patricia Ingram writes, why don't Spencer call his cousin Sam? Then she could get Spinelli to check to see if the evidence is real or fake. Most likely it is fake. That way he would know the truth. Thank you for your comment, Patricia. One would think if their cousin was a private investigator, they would go to him or her and ask them to look into it. I don't know why Spencer hasn't called up Sam. Marsha Green responded, I like that thought, Patricia. Thank you for your comment, Marsha. Marsha also says, Spencer is smarter than you think he is. He has his own plans on how to deal with Esme. Please don't sell him short. Jocelyn knows him better than Trina. She knows that there is a side of Spencer that is vengeful and it is aimed at Esme. Thank you for your comment, Marsha. I think Spencer knows exactly how to deal with Esme. He's going to let her have it pretty soon. Voice Marshall says, I find that comment about Spencer being smarter than many think he is absolutely ridiculous. If you are so smart, why did his plans always go up in smoke? And yes, the election tampering, the stalking and terrorizing of Ava, Esme's so-called confession about the tape of Joss and Cam, his plot with Cam to take down Esme, his deal, his uncle Victor trying to fight for Ace custody, etc. Also, if he was so smart, he wouldn't have underestimated Ava, Britt, Cam, Dex, Emma, Esme, Elena, Jocelyn, Laura, Luke, Nicholas, Ryan, Sonny, Trina, Valentine, and Victor. Travois, thank you for your comment. Why don't you just short it and say the whole cast of General Hospital? If Spencer has a plan to bring down Esme, kudos to him. The PCPD can't do it. Thank you for your comment. Cindis Christ writes, Monday's episode was mostly a snoozer, but I know soaps sometimes have days like that. What I really wish would change has more to do with our usernames. We used to see everybody's name. Now we see all run together followed by numbers. I wish they would change back to the old way. Thank you for your comment, Cindis. Andrea Wellberg makes a statement. She says, I am done watching GH for now. Maybe in the month of August, I might tune in if I do that. Well, thank you for your comment, Andrea. I know how you feel. Some days I want to skip making a video about the recaps. Andrea also says GH were using Trina and Spencer to prop up Joss and Dex storyline and Esme. They never could be alone and constant arguing, and they break them apart and put Spencer with Esme back together and use a mother against her own daughter Trina. That was the writer's plan all along. Thank you, Andrea. I think Spencer has more sense than to go back in a relationship with Esme, especially after she slept with his father and became impregnated by him. I don't think Spencer's that dumb. Marsha Green writes, thanks, Daytime Drama Queen, for your comments video on Spencer and Trina. I just got into watching General Hospital about 3 years ago. I don't know anything about former interracial couples, but I really like this couple. I keep saying the GH writers will do right by them, and I pray that they do. Things are changing in this world, and so love between the races. GH, listen to your fans who have put Sprina in the air, on the billboards, and in magazines. Just do right by them. Thank you so much for your comment, Marsha. I agree with you. I think the writers won't leave us hanging in the lurch. I think they will do right by them, and I'll go out on a limb and say I think they will get married before it's all said and done. Thank you. Sabrina Hughes replied to Marsha's comment. She says, so well said. She also says, thank you for so much for doing the comments and your unique way of doing the reviews. I will say they are trying to use Trina to give Esme her redemption storyline. Writers, you are so wrong for this and very disrespectful to the character of Trina. Regarding Spencer always fighting with Dex, writers, what are you doing? It used to be funny, but now it's just a joke and embarrassment to the character. I heard it is going to be a murder on the show soon. Wonder who it will be. Whoever it is, Dante is supposed to arrest them. Thank you for your comments, Sabrina. The spoilers reveal that it will be Mason Gatlin Holt who gets murdered. And I believe it was Ava who got arrested, but I'm not sure. Thank you for your comment. Diane Smith writes, I don't think the writers or Mr. Frank Valentini want Trina with Spencer together. And it looks like it's true. Thank you for your comment, Diane. So many of you keep saying that the writers or Mr. Frank do not want to pair them together. Didn't the writers bring Spencer and Trina together? I know you say that some say that they break them up whenever the interracial couple comes together, but we shall see. Diane says they started that fight so Trina could get mad and break up. I thought that Spencer loved Trina. He got over her in one fight. Finally, she says, they are breaking up Sprina because they are golden, and that makes Joss and Dex look, well, you know. Thank you for those additional comments, Diane. I would hate that the writers and producers of General Hospital put those two together so they could garner more ratings, and then as you can see, they get less and less on-time screen, while the other characters get more screen time. Sherry Robinson writes, BLQ Brooklyn Quartermain is so messy. Carly will land on her feet. She always does. Thank you so much for your comment, Sherry. Yes, BLQ is messy as they come. Tracy has her under her thumb because she's holding the fact that she was instrumental in getting Chase's job back on the PCPD. I don't care if she did get it back. BLQ is not beholden to Tracy because she got Chase's job back. As for Carly, GH centers around her. She will bounce back on her feet and have twice the assets as she had before. Thanks, Sherry. Sandy Moon writes, I'm so done with GH and this Trina Spencer Esme triangle storyline. Thank you, Sandy. Yeah, the Esme needs to find something else to do. She needs to get out of Trina and Spencer's business. She's doing the same exact thing as she did when she claimed she before she claimed she had amnesia, which is always popping up at the inopportune time, always interrupting them. They can never have a moment together. Andrea Wellberg writes, I only tune in for Sprina, so now they got that messed up, and the rest of the storylines on GH are boring to me. Carly and Joss and Dex and Elizabeth's storyline are all boring. Thanks for your comment, Andrea. Y'all gonna be surprised when the writers turn around and flip the script and bring Trina and Spencer together. Thank you. Trina Brown writes, Spencer would never do that to Trina. I know because I see their connection. Thank you for that, Trina. I'm with you. I see the connection too. Cindis Christ writes, I agree completely. Trina showed up at Laura's for a surprise date with Spencer. It was her idea that he and Esme then proceeded to ruin every intimate moments they had, which she did deliberately, using Ace as an excuse, and Trina ended up being the third wheel at the Metro Court with Dex and Joss because Spencer is at home with Esme and Ace. Thank you for your comment, Cindis. All the money that Spencer has, I know he can afford a nanny. Why does he have to stay cooped up under Esme and Ace? It doesn't make any sense. Lisa Cornella writes, I wonder why Cyrus is trying to protect Drew by giving him a sheave. Thank you, Lisa. Lisa's referring to the Bible that Cyrus gave to Drew, which contained, I call it an ice pick. I guess there are factions in Pentonville, and you side with one side or you side with Cyrus's side. Maybe they're going to have a brawl in the prison, perhaps. Diane Smith says, why haven't Spencer given Trina the doves? Thank you, Diane. I say that the doves will be presented to Trina at their wedding or during Christmas time. You know, the song, the 12 Days of Christmas, too, Turtle Doves. Maybe they'll connect then. Thank you. Marsha Leon writes, so he is going to trash the fake evidence? LOL. Or is he going to have a jail relationship? Doesn't make sense. But they always do this with the minorities. We shall see, people. Marsha, there is no way he's going to throw away that fake evidence. He may take Joss's suggestion and set Esme up to take the fall if the evidence is fake. Desma Walker writes, if Laura is out here playing undercover detective matchmaker for Esme and Spencer, then I do not approve. Mind your business and worry about Nicholas. Esme and Spencer only need to be civil regarding Ace. Laura needs to remember how Esme managed to manipulate both Spencer and Trina and the effect that it had on them. And stop with this BS redemption act on Esme's behalf. The girl is unhinged, and the more she is around Spencer and Trina, the crazier this chick becomes. She is a threat, and that bump on the head didn't change a darn thing. Thank you for that, Desma. I agree with you. Laura needs to be mindful that Esme tried to harm both Spencer and Trina. She has too much on her plate to be worried about them. And Esme is as crazy as her mama. Bump on the head or no bump. Sabrina Hughes wrote, "Hey Marsha, you are right. Trina deserves better. Did you notice how Esme was dressed more like the old Esme today and not the normal house mouse look? What if she has a split personality, old Esme and good Esme?" Thank you for your comment, Sabrina. I saw how Esme's jeans were hugging her. She knew that she was going to be alone with Spencer. Marsha Green says, "Yes, I caught that. And she has picked up some weight. She is watching Spencer like he is her man. If she has a split personality, very dangerous. I have a niece that went into seven different personalities. When she got mad, I told my deceased husband to take her away from here. Esme is very devious, and she wished that Spencer had treated her like he is treating Trina, with love." Thank you, Marsha, for the comment. Sorry about your husband. Yeah, but I think she's just got it in for Trina, whether Spencer loved her or not. She also says she never thanked Trina for taking care of Ace on the Haunted Star. Ace is her meal ticket and a way to stick it to Spencer and his family and put a wedge between him and Trina. Old Esme and good Esme both are dangerous as hell, and you can't redeem her, baby or no baby. She is a bad seed, like the movie back in the 1950s. Hey, Marsha, I saw that movie about that bad, crazy A girl, and Esme is just like her. The little girl was emotionless. She had no feelings. She had no empathy or sympathy for anybody, just like Esme. She doesn't give a care about Ace. If she cared about Ace, she would have never climbed on that balcony and fell backwards off that parapet. And she doesn't care about the baby now. Well, Royal Family, that's all the time I have today for the comments. I will be doing a comments video later this week. Please send me your thoughts, your comments, and your theories, and we will discuss next time on the Daytime Drama Queen. Until then, ta-ta!